I've just seen this video from the Senate session where Senator Sifuna was on the floor trying to pour his heart out over the issue of the KPLC and Nairobi City County. First, we have to, condemn whatever happened in the city that day. It is a form of terrorism for Governor Sakaja and the county secretary and the CEC finance to take garbage and go and pour at the Kenya Power offices. It is a very bad precedent to have institutions, public institutions, go out and terrorize those they serve. It is one thing which should never be encouraged, because tomorrow you will have soldiers unleashing their mighty power on poor citizens because they have not been paid, or because they have disagreed with their bosses or the stakeholders they're supposed to engage with. We'll have police officers or prison officers releasing hardcore criminals to punish whatever institutions they think has wronged them, such as the judiciary. We will have Nairobi Water tomorrow going to pour Siwa on Nation Media Group or on Standard or KTN just because of the stories they think that they were not positively covered. It is something which should never be encouraged, that a public entity can go out of its way and terrorize a client in such a way. It's something which I think Governor Sakaja should be personally punished. The ESCC, the DCI, and all the enforcement agencies must come out and demand better answers. Why what happened the way it happened. But secondly, I like to condemn Senator Cifuna, because I've seen the statement yesterday by Senator Cifuna, which seems to blame Kenya Power and not the Nairobi City County, which he should be oversighting. Senator Cifuna, like I told you before, seems to be in bed and having a very intense love relationship with Governor Sakaja. This kind of love has made it almost impossible for Cifuna to criticize Sakaja. You will never hear Senator Cifuna, who is supposed to be oversighting the governor, allowing the oversight of Governor Sakaja. Whenever some of us have tried to do that, he has used the party pen to try to punish us for oversighting Sakaja. So today, when I see Senator Cifuna waxing lyrical in the floor of the Senate and blaming Wandai, Senator Cifuna was basically using the differences or the misunderstanding between Kenya Power and the Nairobi City County to score very cheap Wamunyoro political points. What I mean by Wamunyoro political points is that Senator Cifuna is in the corner of Gachagua, and you can see Gachagua bragging on TV every day how he's trying to he's trying to woo Baba to his camp, and some of the people he's using is Senator Sifuna, whom he has been trying to use to bully Baba, that unajua ukichagua Ruto, then he's not going to be re-elected, and what, as if Senator Sifuna knows anything about getting properly elected. He tried that in Kandui, it didn't work. We don't even have an ODM office in Kandui. I'm seeing, after my criticism, saizi ndiye amejitokeza naenda kufungua ODM office in Kandui. But what we would like to also alert Senator Sifuna is that the kind of ethnic profiling is doing to the CS Wandai constantly. And now Davis Chirchir is the best thing which has ever happened to Senator Sifuna. CS Wandai should have been managing Kenya Power, micromanaging Kenya Power every day, according to Senator Sifuna. Sifuna thinks that CS Wandai is actually should have been the technical manager or the finance manager at Kenya Power. What Senator Sifuna ignorantly and stupidly forgets is that the debt, which is the cause of dispute between Kenya Power and Nairobi City County, existed even when Davis Chirchir was the CS Energy. So I don't know if Dennis Chirchir paid and it mysteriously reappeared somewhere, or what does Senator Sifuna mean when he says that unajua wakati wa Chirchir vitu kama hizi hazingefanyika. I think it's a kind of extreme stupidity and ethnic profiling, that he thinks that because Wandai talked very harshly about any point of Raila associating with Wamunyoro, now he thinks that he should use the Kenya Power issue to score political points. Senator Cifuna should decide whether he wants to be, if he wants to be in Wamunyoro, he should resign from ODM Bio, and Wamunyoro, he plays the politics of Wamunyoro. But you cannot be in ODM, then you see the core base of ODM, you know, as the people whom you should be attacking each and every day, as if they are the major cause of the government inefficiency since Kenya's independence. Senator Sifuna, you need to wake up from the political slumber you are in. You are in a deep slumber, and if you are making love with Sakaja, tafadhali just making love, but don't use your excuses of associating with Wamunyoro to attack Wandai. I believe that Wandai is very new in the ministry. He's not even 1 year old in the ministry. You cannot blame him for all the age-old problems which have been existing at the power facility. You see, you show how shallow and stupid you are when you have never woken up to ask Sakaja the issues of, you know, why he saw it best to go and dump garbage at a client he has a dispute with. Why he sees it best to operate the Dishina County without any legal structures. Why the governor today has decided to privatize all services offered by the county in regards to public health management. You see, and those money go to him directly. I wonder what Senator Cifuna is doing in Nairobi, that whenever issues of Nairobi arises, he doesn't talk about them. What he looks for is how to bed Wamunyoro, leo tunaenda kufanya mapenzi na ni wapi. You know, I think these things we are not going to encourage. And at some point, I think Senator Cifuna, you will understand that I speak for the majority of ODM members when I tell you some of these things. So these shenanigans of attacking Wandai and seeing everything wrong with the government should be blamed on Wandai and Badi, but not any person who has ever existed in that office before. Is stupidly myopic and tribal and cheap and stupid, because even your own people could not elect you. The people who elected you are the people you're blaming for all these imaginations you're making, so that, you know, they can run away from the government and come and support you. Hiyo ni imagination yako na utaipata ni ngumu.